my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep shit up, his ass going to prison.
Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You over here flagging. You're cat. Don't be in this bitch.
Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act off, son? All like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then Karen in my face and shit. Like what?
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
Y'all, T.I.'s worst nightmare might actually be coming true. After years of warning his son, King Harris, to slow down before he ruined his future, there's now serious talk that a judge could hit him with a 5-year prison sentence. 5 years. And the craziest part? That's the exact number T.I. predicted back in 2022, if King didn't change his ways. Honestly, nobody can act surprised. The warning signs were all right there. From reckless driving to that viral Waffle House fight to flashing guns in music videos, King has been stacking up bad decisions like it was nothing. The 2024 arrest footage proved just how far things went, nearly crashing into a cop car, the smell of weed in the vehicle, a gun on his hip, and a 2022 warrant finally catching up to him. It was like every bad choice he ever made came crashing down all at once. What makes this even heavier is the timing. Just weeks after the arrest, King became a father. He was posting about his newborn, dropping a song called Dear Son, and acting like he was ready to step up. But instead of settling into fatherhood, he's staring down a courtroom that could take him away for half a decade. This all really kicked off in October 2024, the day King officially crashed out. Pulling out of a gas station in his BMW, he nearly slammed straight into a police car. From there, it was a wrap. Officers smelled weed, spotted a gun on his hip, and when they ran his name, boom, that 2022 warrant popped up. That old case, which started with speeding, a DUI, and driving on a suspended license came back to bite him hard because he skipped court back then. The arrest video, which leaked online through Badge Chronicles, and then Vlad TV runs almost 30 minutes. It shows everything. Cops pulling King out, taking the gun, cuffing him, patting him down, and loading him into the back of the patrol car. He wasn't spazzing, but you could tell he was irritated. Like he knew he messed up. But there was no fast-talking his way out of this one.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. We're gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid. Just take a step to the side for me.
One of the arresting officers even admitted afterward that King was calm and cooperative the entire time. But that didn't stop him from being booked into DeKalb County Jail, before eventually being transferred to Pickens once the old warrant got recalled. And just like that, King went from flexing on Instagram to sitting in a jail cell while the whole internet watched. What makes this sting even more is that T.I. had already warned everyone this was coming years ago. Back in 2022, when King first started spiraling, Tip went on Instagram and made it crystal clear. If his son didn't slow down, the only outcome would be prison. And he wasn't just speaking as a worried dad. He was speaking from experience, as someone who's been through the system himself and knew exactly how the story ends if King didn't change course.
Son, think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out.
Tip even said straight up, time is going to be his teacher. And now that teacher has shown up in the form of a possible 5-year sentence. When clips of King's arrest started circulating, fans instantly pulled up that old video of T.I talking and started dragging him. Some people were like, see, he spoke it into existence. Others actually felt bad for him, because imagine having to watch your own warning come true in real time. Either way, the internet couldn't stop pointing out how right he was. T.I recognized the energy, saw the pattern, and still, King didn't listen. And speaking of not listening, let's not forget the infamous Waffle House meltdown back in 2022. Honestly, that was one of the first times people really started side-eyeing King like, yeah, he's headed down the wrong road. The viral video showed him in a screaming match with Waffle House staff, going back and forth like he had something to prove. But instead of looking tough, he just came across entitled and out of control. Even T.I couldn't defend that one. He went live afterward and admitted he was straight up perplexed, like genuinely confused as to why his son even stopped what he was doing just to argue with a short order cook. To him, it didn't make sense that King felt the need to match that energy at all. Here's that viral clip of King at Waffle House, the one even T.I couldn't excuse.
But what I'm saying is, they wasn't
talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
That Waffle House meltdown showed just how entitled King was acting, yelling at staff, flexing money, and even mocking them on live. Instead of looking tough, he just looked reckless, and the internet tore him apart for it. But if that wasn't embarrassing enough, the gun situation really proved how far off track King was heading. Remember that viral moment when T.I and Boozy had to check their sons on camera? King and Boozy's son, Tootie Raw, were shooting a music video, but instead of focusing on the music, they had guns everywhere like it was a trap house. That's when the dad stepped in. You can hear T.I basically telling them, "Why y'all even toting guns when you got girls right here? This ain't love, this is a setup." It quickly turned into a lecture, with Tip breaking down how one wrong move, whether with weapons or drugs, could land them straight in jail. The wild part is, he wasn't even being harsh. He was literally giving them the blueprint to avoid the same mistakes he made. But King wasn't listening. And that clip of T.I and Boozy sitting their sons down warning them about flashing guns now looks like pure foreshadowing. Because everything T.I said back then is exactly what King is facing now.
Sitting their sons down, spelling out why flashing guns in videos is a straight road to jail.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about?
It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
Because I'm not supporting no more. I'm not.
Ain't doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids in their goddamn slide? Bigger than you popping it. And then got your book there. So careful of them, they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand. I've been seeing him around too here a lot. You gonna raise your own hand? I've been seeing him around too like that. Huh? Well, when you got it ain't like it ain't. I know that. When y'all got around those people, they call it's not the possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony. Yeah. Thank you.
Fans actually praised both T.I and Boozy for stepping in, saying it was refreshing to see fathers in hip-hop trying to guide their kids instead of just letting them spiral. But the real problem was King. You could tell he was listening with his ears, but not with his heart. He heard the lectures, but he wasn't absorbing the message. And what really had fans side-eyeing him wasn't just the guns or the temper. It was his personal life, especially when he popped up with a baby mama that had everybody talking. The mother of his child, who goes by Big Nana, was rumored to be much older than King, and fans didn't hold back. Some accused her of being with him only for the money, others called her a clout chaser trying to secure a check. Either way, the alleged age gap kept the internet buzzing, but King didn't care. He leaned into it full force. He threw her a whole baby shower, proudly posted about the pregnancy, and when their son was born in November 2024, he couldn't stop bragging. For King, it was like fatherhood was his chance to prove he was grown. Here's a clip of King celebrating with Big Nana at the baby shower, and later showing off his newborn online like everything in his world was perfect.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired, you ain't getting no sleep, and the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle, lifestyle just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
King even dropped a track called Dear Son, where he rapped about stepping up as a dad, captioning his post with, November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome, King Jr., time to take over. And honestly, for a brief moment, it looked like maybe fatherhood was finally going to humble him. Maybe this was the turning point where he would slow down and prove everybody wrong, but the timing couldn't have been worse. While King was cradling his newborn and playing Proud Dad on Instagram, that arrest video was circulating all over the internet, a brutal reminder of the trouble he was already in. And the saddest part? Nobody was shocked. Fans had been warning for years that his reckless behavior was going to catch up with him. And now here it was. Full circle, exactly the way people predicted. So if a judge really does hit King with 5 years, don't expect to see T.I angry. Expect to see him heartbroken. Because yeah, he warned him. Yeah, he tried to guide him. But when it's your child sitting in that courtroom in shackles, that pain cuts deeper than any I told you so. And if you've seen T.I and King on their podcast together, you already know the bond is there. Which is why, for Tip, watching his prophecy play out won't feel like vindication. It'll feel like loss.
Man, get out.
So I ain't know
Get
Tupac
out!
was an actor.
Get out!
I thought that was a lookalike Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a lookalike
No,
Tupac.
What about when it said Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
don't watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like this?
And it's not just going to hurt emotionally, it's going to hit T.I.'s image too. People already say he failed as a father, that all the money and fame in the world couldn't stop King from spiraling. If King really gets sentenced, those voices will only get louder. That's tough because T.I has always branded himself as the OG dad who learned from his own mistakes and tried to guide his kids. Watching King ignore that and end up in the same cycle, that's the kind of irony the internet won't let slide.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of woo-saw yourself outside of the public opinion. Then I think, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
But at the same time, T.I has always made it clear. He's going to love King through it, no matter how messy it gets. So, even if he's disappointed, you already know he'll be the first one standing by his son in that courtroom. And of course, once the arrest footage and court updates started making the rounds, the internet went wild. Some people were clowning, some were low-key impressed, and others just hoping King finally gets it together. One fan even said, King is enjoying every minute knowing he might go viral. He knows he's being recorded. I'm glad he was respectful. And honestly, you can see that in the video. King wasn't lashing out. He stayed calm, maybe too calm. Like, he knew it was just another clip for the blogs. Then came the crowd calling this his so-called street cred moment. One comment read, "That man finally got his street cred. He's been telling y'all he outside." Which just shows how twisted the whole situation is. Instead of focusing on his newborn son, people think King is out here chasing a jail record to prove he's real. But not every comment was harsh. Some fans actually tried to give him grace, saying fatherhood might be the thing that finally grounds him. And for T.I, it feels like watching history repeat itself. The same system he fought to survive now swallowing up his own son. That's the real heartbreak. This isn't just King wilding out for clout. This is a real possibility of prison time, a real consequence, and a real test for T.I as a father. Because if that 5-year sentence becomes official, King's story won't just be another viral clip. It'll be a hard lesson stamped into his life forever.